Hello, it's Craig again, finally with a new YouTube video. This is my latest trash pick score that I picked up about 2 days ago. This Craftsman 21-inch mulcher with a 5 horsepower Tecumseh engine on it. And just to give you an update, what's been happening here lately is there's been a lot of flooding, a lot of rainfall and flood damage. And the cities have been having free flood cleanups where people just put shit on the curb to be picked up. It doesn't matter if people were flooded out or not, they just put shit by the curb no matter where it came from, either their garages or basement or homes. And I came across this lawnmower, and when I found it, the recoil rope for the starter, it was tied to the tied to the mower handle, and it was snapped off the recoil assembly. So I took the recoil assembly off with these 2 screws, one here, one there, and I rethreaded the old pull cord back into the recoil assembly. I wound the spring wheel back just to get tension, and I clamped it with a C-clamp, and I threaded the recoil rope back on. And after I fixed that, I couldn't get it to start or fire. So I decided to test out for spark, and it got spark, so I knew that was good. And then I looked inside the gas tank, and the water looked kind of swirly, like no, the gas that was in it looked kind of swirly, you know, like when you're in a puddle in front of your house and you just pour a couple of drips of oil in it. It just had this swirly look, so I knew that there was water in there. And I took it out to the gravel parking lot, and I dumped all the old gas out. And then after I dumped the old gas out, I cleaned the float bowl, which is a normal procedure for Tecumseh engines. I took the float bowl off, and surprisingly it was clean in there. And I wiped it all out with carb cleaner, and I threw it all back together. And I still couldn't get it started. So since I couldn't get it started at the time, I already locked the garage already, so I didn't feel like going back and unlocking the garage. So I just grabbed the nearest thing that came to me. I just took a can of like WD-40, and I took the air cleaner off, and I squirted a couple squirts in there, and the engine started firing, and it was firing so much that it just got into a normal running mode. So I think that primer was clogged inside there, and now it starts and runs good. I'll give a demonstration. And yeah, I got the band brake handle clamped with this old bag here, and I'll prime it like 5 times. Yeah, she starts really nice. And I changed the oil too while I was at it. The spark plug, when there was water in the gas, it looked kind of milky, but now here's the demonstration now. Yeah, some people are pretty naive when it comes to like troubleshooting shit like this. Usually it's a simple crap, and they think it's something major, so they just throw the old mower out and buy a new mower. And this one, I only stuck like $2 into it I stuck like $5 because I had to buy SAE 30 oil, because I mostly have like 10 weight in the garage, 10 W30, 10 W40. But all I did was update the spark plug, and besides like flushing the fuel system out, I mean, that costs nothing. So between the oil and the spark plug, close to $5. and I'm selling this mower for $65 right now. So Hopefully I'll get some emails on it. I put it on Craigslist. Yeah, runs good. Some people are stupid, pretty naive. They think it's major. Turns out to be simple problems. Yeah, to clean the float bowl out of the Tecumseh engines, it's a normal procedure. I have to do it every year on my Aaron snowblower. Drain the gas tank out and flush the float bowl. Yeah, you got to do that with Tecumseh engines. Otherwise, my snowblowers won't run that good. And I'll conclude this demonstration, and I'll give you some more updates on some more stuff soon. I haven't got started on the snapper lawnmower yet. It's been so rainy, we've been getting over that, but when I was at the dump one day, I came across a mower, a good deck that I could use for the beater Craftsman lawnmower. I'll transfer all the parts, all the good parts off the beater Craftsman lawnmower onto this, and I'll make one good mower. Yeah, and the 5 horsepower Tecumseh engine runs good. But it was just sitting out here in the rain with a bear like this. With all the water, it just did start kind of hard, but I just pulled it a few times without priming it, and it just got the water, whatever was left in there, out. Yeah, and it runs good, and the tiller is running good. It's covered with a plastic bag. Yeah, because I have no room in the garage at the moment, because I got an old organ in there that I got to strip down. I'm gonna sell the parts on eBay. So yeah, I'll give it. That mower, I'll transfer the parts off the beater Craftsman lawnmower to this, and I'll keep that brakes engine off that beater Craftsman lawnmower. And that concludes this demonstration, and goodbye, and have a nice day or weekend, whatever comes first. Bye.